So we've reached episode 8, and from your kind comments and discussion on the previous video, you want to race ahead, you want to see what it's looking like now. So I'm going to produce as many of the intermediate episodes as I can between here and the next week, I hope. So we'll be up to date very quickly. And then it will be an ongoing diary. Plus, of course, all my thoughts and observations and any hints and tips I've got about anything that I find that might be of interest to people. We're going into episode 8 with the weather still very dry. The pond keeps drying up, show how dry the actual weather is. No rain, 20-25 degrees during the day, and I'm digging. I'm the only person on the allotment. I should actually mention that I did actually take a lot of care with sun creams and things. I had a scare once with a growth on my ear, which was tested and found to be non-malignant, but it was a worry. So since then I've always made sure that I've had factor 50 on the face and ears and around the back of my neck. Kitten wants to say hello. Yeah, so thanks very much indeed for enjoying the videos and liking and comment. Please subscribe to the channel and carry on giving me your advice, support, hints, tips, and your own experiences. Let's get into the video. And it's Monday morning and it's 9 o'clock. I'm an hour late. I'm getting old, I'm sleeping in. It's industry's in full swing, so there's a lot of traffic noise around, so forgive that. As I say, I've seen beautiful allotment videos, people, very peaceful sites. Unfortunately, this isn't one of them. We have 3 working farms on 3 sides and 3 roads obviously in between us, and they're all pretty busy, as you can hear. What's going on there? Oh, it's that's one of the farm vehicles. They bomb around in that. It looks like a golf cart on steroids. Okay, let's show you around the plot. Show you what I've been doing. Keeping this weeding, there's still a lot of that. Look, you can see I'm having a hard time killing it. Every time I hoe it down, it still roots. So I might have to wait and just pluck it out bit by bit, or I could just shovel it out. But the rest of it seems to be all right. It's perking up a bit. There are a couple that look eaten, but they're not giving up yet by the looks of it. So I'm quite pleased. They're perking up. Leeks, the freebies, these don't seem to be doing too badly either. I may just, oh, there's one there with yellow on. I wonder what that signifies. There's a few there with yellow on. I'll check that. Not sure what the issue is there. I'll give them a Google. Leeks, yellow leaves. I'll pop down anything on the video that it signifies. I cut this line, and today this is going to be my main area of attention. I'm going to see if I can do some things with this. I still haven't got the parts for the strimmer, so it's not going to be 100%, but I may get rid of the rest of that carpet, all this wood, this spare wood that's stuck in the sides, and I'll check that. If it's as easy to pull out as it was around the manure, then I'll have a go. Otherwise I'll leave it till I get the strimmer, and I won't bother with it. I'll just let it rot under weed-free fabric for the overwinter. Down here, let's have a look at the peas. Are the pigeons having them? No, look. Might be 1 or 2 spaces, but in general they're looking really good. I'll get some pea sticks in, I think. Might do that today. I've got some there, and there's still a load of old bits that I can actually use to do more pea sticks. I might raise up the survivors of these strawberries, put those into pots, and overwinter them somewhere in nice and warm at home. The raspberries, the freebies, they're hanging in, and they look worse for wear. Might even be dying, but you can never tell with these things. They could be rooting down below. We'll see. The freebies, runners, there's plenty more runners where these come from. And then this area, of course, will get more attention when excuse me, gosh, more attention when I get a strimmer back. Still a few areas of ivy left. I had a big hack over at this. I mean, look at that pile now. It's getting ridiculous. That is all of the ivy and weed off my own allotment. This is my own plot. So I hacked around these trees. This tree here, while it looks full of life, is actually dead. That one is all ivy. And if you look at let's go around the other side of this humongous pile. I must do something with this scrappy heap. Horrible. Excuse me. Yeah, I mean, look at it. It's just tons and tons of it. So I cleared it all around here. This is all blackberry bramble. All needs cutting back. Maybe something. I'll just maybe cut it back nearer the railings at some time, but I'm going to need stronger gloves. Gloves I've got just don't handle it. But look at this. This is just a dead tree. It's being killed by the bramble. And believe it or not, this is the tree. And that is the tree, but this is ivy. Look at that, look at the side. The ivy, if you put that together, excuse me, it's thicker than the tree. So all of that green is ivy around dead tree. Actually, the tree may just be hanging in there. Look, there's a couple of branches that have some life on, but the rest of it is... This is all ivy again. Oh, yeah, so this is the last big outcrop of ivy. Oh my god, I hate this stuff. But, you know, people that complain, oh no, save the ivy, save the ivy. I'm not going to get rid of the dead ivy that's in the trees, unless it, you know, it needs to come out to clear the live ivy. But look here, there's tons and tons of ivy still up these trees. I won't be touching these. I mean, look at this, is home for thousands of insects and stuff. More than enough to actually sustain wildlife. Oh, there's a bit of brambles there. People walking past didn't want their conversations on the thing. So yeah, so this would be my area of attention today. See how we get on. So I'm certainly going to hoe with my new hoe all of this area here, get rid of all this wood, and generally start clearing it. So I'm going to set you down over here and you can watch for a while. do want to show you though is what happens when you put carpet, or as I will, put weed membrane down, bindweed and couch grass. What will happen is that established weeds will be starved of sunlight, and they need the sunlight. So what they're going to do is start sending out long feelers over the ground, trying to get to the edge of wherever the darkness is, and it will do the area of least resistance, which in this case is the gap between the carpet and the ground. So here you can see where all of your worst clusters of perennial bindweed is going to be. And again, I'm not going to worry too much about it. I'll try to dig up as much as I can as I hoe this over, but I'm not going to worry too much about it, because it's going to happen again when I put the weed membrane down. And what I'm going to do is I'll try to clear as much of this area with the hoe, strimmer and whatever else I can, but I'm going to lay the weed membrane from this roadway in long runs. So it's 2 meters wide, so 1, 2, and then there'll be another 1, 2, maybe a little bit more, because there'll be a path going up there again, 30 centimeters wide, 30 inches wide, 60 centimeters. So you can get wheelbarrows and such like up there. So that's the plan. Now what I need to do is just check on this area here to see whether I can pull up as much, but I doubt it. That looks far more ingrained than the temporary growth on the poo pile. So what I'm going to do is going to hoe over this area with the deep hoe. It shouldn't be too difficult. That might be a problem, but it shouldn't be too difficult. Oh my goodness. Bye. Have a lovely day in your air-conditioned cab. Yeah, so that plan for today. And then this afternoon I'll come back and I'll check for hoeing again, do this area. I might dig out some of this topsoil and replace it with other. Oh my goodness, look at it, it's coming back so fast. So I'll hoe again, get rid of as much as I can, keep these surface weeds off. Look, see? Oh goodness, this is all from that grass seed I showed you at the beginning, laying on the surface of things. It's just really wants to try to get back. One thing I am trying to do is this massive pile of compost, mostly perennials, won't compost down, but I am trying to build a packing of soil around it to make it into a hot compost. And what that will do is, certainly it should, theoretically, fingers crossed, reduce its volume. So in a few months' time, just before November, fireworks night, I will strip it, put the good compost that can be composted onto a proper compost pile, but the perennials that haven't been broken down I will put onto another pile. Weather permitting, I'll burn. That's what I can do. approaching 1 o'clock and I had a break. Started shaking, which for me is probably a sign of one of two things, or a combination of both. One, low blood sugar. Not that I have diabetes or anything, but of course if you're not eating breakfast in the morning, energy levels can drop very quickly. Second reason is I'm overexerting myself and my heart isn't able to keep up the blood supply in order to refresh oxygen into the muscles. So I thought, either way, let's go home, get some breakfast. Know your limits, very important. Okay, so we're back on the allotment. I'm going to carry on with doing this hoeing. I'm going to switch around, hang on. There we go, carry on doing this hoeing. So, did all that up the side and then I'll do the rest now. I'm taking it slowly, little bit by little bit. And there's nobody else on the site at the moment. It's beautiful. It's 23 degrees. Maximum it's going to get to is 25. It feels muggy, very close. Forecast is for rain this evening and then rain for the next few days, so I want to see if I can get some done today. Apart from my strimmer, should be arriving on Wednesday, but there are postal strikes at the moment, so it might be later than that. And then obviously I can see where we are with regards to the rest of the plot, getting it cleared up, ready for the worst weather possible, and then deciding where we're going. Hopefully with the cooler weather, temperature will drop between 10 and 20 degrees and I can start some autumn seed sowing. I don't want to do it too early. I don't want them going, the seeds bolting ahead. I want them to germinate slowly and harden off for the overwintering. Alright, let's get going. I'm going to turn you off for a while and then I'll bring you back when there's more to show you. Tuesday morning. It's 2 weeks now since I've had the plot, and last night we had rainfall and our little pond, I mean look how glorious it is in the morning here. It's absolutely gorgeous sunshine. However, this will probably be the last that you'll see of it. In a few hours time we are destined to get heavy showers and thunderstorms, and it's going to be rainy in the afternoons for a good few days. And look, hang on a second, let me switch. Plop, there we go, we're good, back in the pond. This is again run off from the roads. It's fine, it's fine. I imagine during the winter season, birdies enjoying the. Here we go. Beautiful. I love the bird. I mean, it's a shame we're so near the roads, but there's still life here. There's still life. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, look at that sun. Right. Yeah, so weather's going real autumnal. We will start getting less time on the plot. So this will be when I'll be doing things behind the scenes like sewing and stuff like that, and just planning. So what I'm going to do today is rake. I'm going to rake this bit here. Rake this thing we did yesterday and hoe. Oh. Sorry, I'd come and save you if I could. Don't know what they were squawking away. Look at what is happening on the plot. Ooh, hang on, I'm trying to get there we go. Gosh, look at that light shining on there. The brightness is gone. Oh, hang on, there we go. I mean look, it is all growing back with a vengeance. All of those surface seeds we saw, they don't want us to have a nice weed free plot, so they're all coming back. So We'll be hoeing a lot today while we have a chance. It's fairly alright up here. I did hoe a bit over here. As you see, all those green shoots. And then down here as well, I had a quick go, but it is coming back. And the only way to actually do this is just to keep on top of it. It really is. There isn't another way. There's no secret. I mean, look. There's no secret formula. You just have to keep on top of it. Just keep it hoed. Look at those peas. They're doing really well. I don't seem to be affected by mice or pigeons at the moment. They probably will. Right, at least we don't need to water. Okay, I'm going to get on and do some hoeing and some raking. We've still got all this area to do. Everything looks a bit greener. It's lovely. Still got all this area to do. Probably no digging today. Might be no digging this week, but you never know. Never say never. Depends on whether that thunder and rainfall actually comes or not. Alright. I realise after watching these videos back how poor a cameraman I am. So I'm taking it on board to concentrate more on, there's noise in the background because my kitten's playing. Oh, there she goes. So I'm going to concentrate more on making sure that I don't jerk the camera around as much, and that there's a lot less whipping you around, making you feel seasick. My apologies for that. As I say, there's going to be lots of videos out in the next week or so, because I want to get up to date so that you can see the allotment as it is now as we go into a new year. I've been really enjoying chatting to you in the comments, so please keep it up. It is so rewarding for me to actually do that. And please, if you have an opportunity, like and you know, click notify, and of course if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel because it really does encourage me. Thank you very much indeed, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care everybody, enjoy this weather. Bye bye now.